Central Lady Knights hosting Niobrara-Verdigre Cougars. And as I mentioned, we're heading down the backstretch of the basketball season. Coming up after this game, Niobrara-Verdigre will be at West Holt tomorrow and then host Boyd County on Friday. North Central will be on the road at Cologne tomorrow and then Thursday hosting Valentine. And then the girls will go into sub-district play. If there's 5 in their districts, they'll play Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. If there's 4, they'll play Tuesday and Thursday in sub-district basketball for the right to move on to the district finals. Boys still have one more regular season coming up after this, and then they'll go into their sub-districts in a couple weeks here. So keep it tuned. I know we still have quite a few nights left to be traveling up and down the highways, and we'll be back with our tip-off. North Central Lady Knights, Niobrara-Verdigre Lady Cougars basketball right here on KBRB, AM 1400, 106.3 FM, and the web, kbrb.net.
Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make
call to visit with one of our experienced bankers today to start your journey. Homestead Bank, member FDIC.
Tires you deserve from people you can trust. At Rock County Tire, their sales and service team go above and beyond to help you with your tire needs. For complete tire service from start to finish, call on Rock County Tire in Bassett. Phone 402-684-2200.
Springview Implement and Supply. Troy Cook for all your hardware, plumbing, and electrical supplies. And Ranch Farm and Commercial Welding. Troy Cook of Springview Implement and Supply. 1 block west of the flashing light in Springview. Proud to support the North Central Knights.
I'm John Schmutter with the Tri-County Bank. If you manage multiple business interests or a community organization, let us tailor an online business package that lets you fulfill your personal, business, and community responsibilities. TCB, 4 generations of helping you build your future together. Member FDIC.
Scott Rosichka with Steelers Feed, a second-generation nutrition-first company that truly cares if you're successful. With our products from everything from mineral to cubes, custom feeds, consultations, heifer development programs, feedstock supplier programs, we can do it all. That's Scott Rosichka with Steelers Feed, 402-358-2083.
All right, let's head to center court for Rock County Gymnasium, Bassett, Nebraska. The Lady Knights of North Central wearing their home white uniforms, blue numbers and letters, going from left to right. And the visitors, Lady Cougars and Niobrara-Verdigre, in the black uniforms, blue numbers and letters trimmed out in white, going to go from right to left. Here is going to be Vasily tipping it up with Maya Lewis, and it's going to be controlled by the North Central Knights as we get our first quarter going, and that's going to be a pass nearly stolen away out there by Miller, and it's going to be North Central basketball. It looks like a 2-3 zone defense can extend it out to the 10-foot spike line on the volleyball court. Will Niobrara-Verdigre. They'll play really solid defense. Here's Addie Anderson, corner 3 on the way, no good. Rebound goes in the hands of Reese Taylor. Reese will get this one kicked on out, and they'll lose the ball. Anderson with that one, and it looks like out of bounds. Turnover North Central Knights. So North Central got a couple of tries there, but a turnover, and it will go into now Niobrara-Verdigre's hands, and there'll be the look at the first possession here. And Miller goes right side to McCormick. We go to the free throw line, and now go to Miller on a pick and roll, and it's up and good. Jocelyn Miller, she averages 25 a game, and she has her first two. And here comes a full court press, broken by North Central. Skip it out over to Reese Taylor. Now out to Bridget, back to Reese. Reese looks to drive. Looks like maybe a knee to a knee, or knee to a thigh. Now driving in is Anderson. Tough off the glass, no good. Rebound, Morgan Lewis up and good. Morgan gets her first 2 points of the basketball game, and we're tied at 2 apiece. North Central going to try putting a press break on, or press on that is, but broke nicely there. Here is Miller with a little pump fake and drive up high off the glass, no good. Fight for a rebound. It's going to go into the hands of McCormick, and resetting here will be Niobrara-Verdigre. Corner three on its way, no good. Another offensive rebound, this time for Hanslake, and now another three. This one going to fight, getting out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. But a couple of looks from three for the Cougars, and a couple of offensive rebounds in there. North Central with 6:15 to go here. The first quarter has the basketball on the right side. Now to the free throw line to Morgan. Morgan has the ball stripped out of her hands. Got the ball just a little too low. Here's Miller on the other end. Left-handed layup up and good. You're not going to be able to have too many turnovers against a very solid Niobrara-Verdigre team that is quick with the basketball. Maya Lewis. Again, the ball knocked out of her hands was saved by Addie Anderson. Skip it on over Bridget, left wing. Good defense here played by the Cougars. Morgan Lewis looking for backside cutter. Nobody there. Over to Bridget. Bridget going to be guarded by Miller here. Looks for a pass. It went between the legs. It looks like Frazier might have touched her, and it will touch her, and it'll be North Central basketball. North Central inbounds it from the free throw line. Up off the glass. Banked it in is Bridget Lewis, and we are tied at 4 apiece here. Miller with the basketball across the timeline. You can see our first substitution. Taylor Stark, the sophomore, second leading scorer, looking like she's getting ready to check in. Left side with the basketball, Vesely. Back out to Miller. Gonna have to have a hand in her face. She'll shoot for three. And this one is no good, and it will be North Central basketball. So Stark will come in. She'll come in for number 3, McCormick, the senior. 4 seniors, that is. 4 seniors on the roster for the Cougars, and they all 4 start. 5:05 to go in the first, and a 4-4 tie. North Central Knights, another tough pass. Stolen away again by Miller. 3 turnovers now for North Central. Stark, little flip shot off the glass, no good. And a rebound underneath by Frazier, no good. And a fight for a rebound. Who's going to come out of there with it? Maya Lewis is going to come out of there with it. But I tell you what, they will not wait for the ball to fall in their hand, do the Cougars. Bridget Lewis. Thought about firing the 3. Will not. They'll reset here. Just really quick hands, really athletic. Our Niobrara-Verdigre Cougars. Deep 3 on the way for Addison Anderson. And it's a West Plains Bank 3. She was due. That's her first made bucket, and North Central leads by 3, 7-4. And they'll go into a 2-2-1 press here. Miller with it. And then she'll kick it across the timeline to Stark. Back to Miller. She'll look to drive. Now gets it to Frazier on the left wing. Right side to Stark. Open 3. Right side to answer back. No good. This rebound going to go out. And it will be North Central basketball. In will come Delaney Runnels, the 5'6" freshman. She's a cross-country runner. We know that for sure. Seen her run this year. She is into the basketball game, and clock will go under 4 minutes to go here in our first quarter. Maya Lewis going to go across the timeline. Nearly threw it away into the hands of Addison Anderson. One-handed skip pass to Morgan. Morgan looking, nothing there. High arcing pass to Bridget. Bridget looks to drive. Ball loose. Picks it back up, and then a shot up and a foul. And our first foul of the game looks like it'll go on Chloe Hamslick. And to the free throw line will go Bridget Lewis. So he will shoot 2 free throws, and that first foul comes with 3:37 to go in the first. Bridget Lewis at the line here as Carlene Kepler gets ready to come into the game. That first free throw is no good. Frazier out. In comes number 24, Eve Kuchera, 6-foot junior, into the basketball game. Maya Lewis will come out. And as we mentioned, number 50, Carlene Kepler, 5'10 sophomore, into the game. This free throw also no good, but it is off of the Cougars. 0 for 2 goes Bridget Lewis. North Central lead, 7-4, 3:37 to go here in our first quarter. With the basketball, Reese going to kick it over in the corner to Anderson. Looking down low, nothing there. Now Anderson dribble, kick it over to Taylor. Reese driving in, can be shut down. And this pass can be stolen away. Runnels with the steal, quickly ahead. They'll get it to start. Layup no good. And a rebound going to be pulled down by Morgan Lewis for her second. And another turnover by North Central. Really wasn't that much pressure there, but their 5th turnover of the quarter. Niobrara-Verdigre none yet. We'll see. Looks like Jocelyn Miller took a shot to the nose. She has something plugging up her nose, keep her from bleeding. She'll come in. Out will come Hamsley. Didn't see that earlier. So 3:10 to go here in the first. Niobrara-Verdigre could tie with the 3, get to within 1 with the 2, and Stark would bank in a 3. She was shooting the whole way, and it was bank material all the way. We're tied up at 7 apiece. Taylor across the timeline. Gets it to Anderson. Skip pass to Morgan Lewis. Back to Anderson. Anderson catch, fires. Long on the 3. Rebound, fight for it. Who's going to come out there with it? Bridget Lewis. No, it's actually going to be into the hands of number 24, Kuchera. She's going to get her first rebound. And with 2.5 to go in the first, the Cougars looking to regain the lead here. Miller kicks it out to Runnels. Delaney going to dribble up to the top of the key. Left up for 3, won't take it. Stark over left side to Miller. Miller with a little pump fake, looking to drive. And she'll kick this one out, down into the Vesley's hand. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Anderson out of it. Tell you what, the dribbling ability, I cover a lot of Highway 20 basketball, and I tell you what, the dribbling ability of Jocelyn Miller is like the likes of Kendall Delmont. We have a steal, but then a double dribble called on Niobrara-Verdigre. Their first turnover, North Central 6th. Out will come Morgan Lewis and Reese Taylor. Back in Maya Lewis, and for the first time, Lady Pospischel. Pospischel, 5'2", senior. She'll look down low to Kepler. Kepler looks for a turnaround jumper, up and good. Carlene Kepler gives the North Central Knights the 2-point lead at 9-7. Does look like we also have Bella Boyd, 5'5" freshman, checking in there on that last dead ball, too, for Niobrara-Verdigre. Here's Miller, left-handed, tough, take no good. Rebound, 5-4, and it falls into the hands of Addison Anderson. Anderson in the backcourt needs some help, gets it to Bridget Lewis. Got to get it across the timeline. She just does. And now Bridget looks to drive, and the layup going to be blocked. Blocked by Stark, and a rebound, and then we're going to have a foul on Bridget Lewis. Rebound goes to number 13, Summer Vesley. Bridget will come out, and will come Morgan. 1:12 to go in our first quarter. Tri-County Bank scoreboard, North Central 9, Niobrara-Verdigre 7. This pass going to go to the free throw line to Vesley, looking to Miller. She'll stop pop from 8 off the glass, no good, but she can be fouled. Going to have to know where she is at all times. Looks like North Central just a little confused at trying to help out a little bit. And this will be the first free throws of the game for Niobrara-Verdigre, and it comes for Miller, who's a 78% free throw shooter. She averages 25 points a game. She's 78% from the line. Somebody you're going to have to take note of where she's at. Out will go Vesley. In will come number 30, Allison Shuka, 5'10" and a junior. This free throw also good. 6-point of the game for Miller. And we're tied up at 9 apiece with 59 seconds to go here in our first quarter. Maya Lewis going to hand this one off, get it back. And then it's going to be knocked out of play by Boyd. So I believe just one player, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, just one player. No, I think everybody that's in a uniform has been on the floor already here for Niobrara-Verdigre. Here's a skip pass to Morgan Lewis. Really dribbled into some double traffic. Now she'll kick it out to Andy Anderson. She's open for a three, no good. Rebound into the hands of Maya Lewis. Her shot no good, but she is fouled. And that's going to go at number 24. That's going to be Eve picking up the first foul. And to the free throw line will go Maya Lewis. As a team, North Central averaging like 63% at the line. They haven't made one here tonight. This one is up and good. Maya Lewis gets her first point of the basketball game. The team is now 1 of 3. Reese Taylor gets ready to check into the game if this free throw is made. And it is up, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Boyd. Her first rebound. Quickly ahead, they're going to get it to Stark. She's going to stay from stepping out of bounds. And now Miller will take up a jumper up and good. She's a solid player, no doubt about it. She's going to get her points. Just going to have to find somebody to guard her. 11-10. North Central lead has been erased. Here's a tip in the backcourt, stolen away by Boyd, and a layup up and good on the 7th first quarter turnover by North Central. 2 seconds ago. North Central does not know how much time's left. It's going to be 0.3 to go here. But you have your guard, Addison Anderson, who was clear on the other end. Maya Lewis was bringing it up, and you're not even going to get a shot off now with 0.3 seconds to go in the first. Our end of the first quarter Tri-County Bank scoreboard is Niobrara-Verdigre 13, North Central 10. Not going to be able to get it off even if it went in at 0.3 seconds. So that's our end of the first quarter. It's been a dandy. Miller leads of Niobrara-Verdigre with 8 points and all scores with 8. And Niobrara-Verdigre leads North Central 13.
Parallel service. Visit them online at sandhilleq.com.
All right, let's welcome you back to Rock County Gymnasium, Bassett, Nebraska. We start our second quarter of play. It will be North Central falling to a 3-2 zone. A 3 all the way, no good from Miller, and it's going to go out of play, out of bounds. But again, it don't matter if she's 6 or 7 feet beyond the arc. You're going to have to know where she's at. She's going to launch that shot. North Central just kind of lowing back there a little bit. She fired it, and it's going to be North Central basketball. Again, Maya Lewis is going to bring it across the timeline for North Central. Get in the corner for Morgan. Now up top to Anderson. Let's give it over to Reese, who gets the start here. Going to have to be quick with it. Yeah, just like that, getting a tie-up. It's going to be North Central basketball, but Reese thought she was all alone, and the next thing you know, it's tied up right there with Miller. Niobrara-Verdigre just quick to the ball. Very, very quick to the ball. Bridget Lewis with the basketball, skip it on over to Reese. Reese picks up the dribble, needs some help, gets it to Anderson. She's at the 10-foot spike line. She'll pass it down low to Maya Lewis. Her shot going to be blocked. Rebound, and there comes Anderson. Her shot up off the glass, no good. And rebound going to go in to the hands of Jocelyn Miller. Her first. She's going to pull up from the free throw line and knock it down. 10th point of the basketball game. And the Lady Cougars have their biggest lead of the game of 5 at 15-10. Maya Lewis again across the line with it. Looking for some help, gets it to Bridget. Going to get it down to Reese in the corner. Reese looking to Morgan. Morgan double team, nearly had it stolen away. Gives it to Reese. Reese pull up, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Vesely, her third rebound. North Central's going to have to get some bigs. There's going to be a turnover by Niobrara-Verdigre, and then Maya Lewis grabs the ball. She went to turn around with it, and she falls down. Turnover North Central. 2 turnovers for the Cougars, 8 for North Central. The official says, come on in, and she's like, I'm ready for the ball. He's like, on the opposite side, so Stark comes back in. Miller with it, left side. Stark to Miller. Get pass, batted, saved by Niobrara-Verdigre into the hands of Hanslick. Now ball stolen away by Reese Taylor. Reese tries getting the ball off. Boy, a lot of hands. They're not calling much. Looked like Reese was pretty well raked across the arms there. Here's another 3 for Anderson, no good. Rebound into the hands of Stark. Have her with her first rebound. And she's going to just go coast to coast, get fouled on the floor. That's going to be Morgan Lewis. So she gets the rebound, coast to coast she'll go. Nobody stops ball. Into the free throw line they'll go. Trying to extend the lead here are the Cougars. Just a second trip to the line for the team. This one for Stark is no good. We'll see checking back into the game. Number 24, Conchera Eve will come in. Out will go Hanslick. By the way, really no foul trouble. I think that's only about the 5th foul of the game called. This free throw is up and good. Stark has her 4th point of the game. 3 of 4 from the charity stripe for Niobrara-Verdigre, and they're up by 6. Another pass nearly stolen away by Miller. Maya Lewis going to come across the timeline with it. She's going to try going straight to the hoop, and she does. She blew through the double team, nearly had it stolen away, and then Maya to the hoop for her 3rd point of the game. Here's Stark on the other end. Might have traveled with it. Yep. She got to go a little bit too fast, ran into a defender, and turns it over. Biggest lead of the game has been 6 for Niobrara-Verdigre at 16-10. It's a 4-point lead here. Bridget picks up her dribble. Gets it to Laney Pospischel. Ahead to Anderson. Anderson will try taking it up. Her shot no good, and a rebound going to be pulled down in there by Chloe Hanslick. 5:10 to go here in the second. North Central going to need to find something maybe down low with some post players. Right now, just great defense has been really good. Here's a pass into Conchera. She'll pull up from 7. No good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Bridget Lewis. I have that as her first rebound of the game. Back in the hands of Anderson. 4:50 to go in the first half. 4-point lead here for Niobrara-Verdigre. Reese Taylor looking. Needs some help as she picks up the dribble. Now to Anderson. Anderson going to dribble back out to the corner here. There's 4 people about 12 feet. Yeah, I was going to say, Coach Freeze going to take a timeout. There was no post, nobody near. He did just get a cutter there, but I think he's going to try to find something down low because right now the defense for Niobrara-Verdigre is having North Central pass the ball around the 3-point line. And it is a 30-second timeout here. As we take a look at some stats here, it's Jocelyn Miller leading all scorers. She has 10. 4 for Stark, 2 for Boyd. North Central has 3 apiece for Maya Lewis and Addison Anderson, 2 for Bridget Lewis, and 2 for Carlene Kepler. North Central 1 of 4 at the line, 3 of 4 for Niobrara-Verdigre. Again, big key right now, too, outside of turnovers, looks like rebounding-wise. 7 players have grabbed a rebound for Niobrara-Verdigre, 5 for North Central. North Central has 8 rebounds and 10 for Niobrara-Verdigre. First timeout has been charged by either team. That, again, was a 30-second timeout called by Coach John Freese. His Knights have the basketball. They are running, trying to run a baseline person. Here's Bridget Lewis driving in, kicks it out to Anderson. Out to Maya Lewis. Maya trying to dribble through. She'll pass this one off to Bridget. It's loose, saved by Reese. She'll kick it up top. Now into the corner here for Bridget. Again, in the zone, as long as you hold on to the ball, the easier it is for the defense to set up. Now, Anderson trying to drive in. Pull up from 6 is good. Addison Anderson has her 5th point of the basketball game. It's a 2-point game and a 4-0 run put on by North Central. Stark across the line as Runnels checked in on our last dead ball. Miller with a pump fake drive from 10. No good. Rebound. Loose, and it's going to come out there with it. It's going to be Cachera with her second rebound. 8 players with rebounds now here, that is. I said 7 earlier. Pass down low to Eve. Turnaround jumper. Hangs on the rim and goes in. Her first 2 of the game, the 4th player in the scoring column for the Cougars. That stops a 4-0 run by North Central. Ball batted and into the backcourt. Now saved. Here's now Maya Lewis trying to take it up left side, up and good. 3-quarter court pass there from Bridget to Maya. Maya now has her 5th point of the game. And it's back to a 2-point game at 18-16 as Ramos loses the basketball. Now Maya's trying to take off with it. Stark all over her. Boy, bodies everywhere. Kind of getting a little bit out of control, and up and good for the layup is Addison Anderson for her 7th point of the game. We're tied at 18 all. And a turnover going to be called on Niobrara-Verdigre. This thing has turned into pretty rough, but they let it go in that first quarter, so now everybody's playing hands-on, and another turnover. It looked like maybe a foul, but it's going to be a turnover on Niobrara-Verdigre. Maya Lewis looks at the pass as it goes over her head. She thought it was for somebody else. Turnover, and now on the other end, Miller loses the ball. Drawing contact going in. Laney Pospischel to Bridget Lewis. To Laney. Going to go to Anderson. Anderson across. She has the ball stolen away by Miller. Turnover. Here's Reynolds on the other end going in for a layup. And it's no good. Rebound put back is good, though, by Stark. Stark's second rebound and her 6th point of the game on the 10th turnover by North Central. And now we're going to have a foul on Reynolds, her first. And North Central is going to bring in Kit Painter to the ball game. Number 23, Kit, 5'7" sophomore into the game for the first time. She's going to come in for Maya Lewis. Laney to Bridget. Bridget to Kit. Kit across they go to Anderson. One-hand pass to Morgan Lewis. Fouled as she goes in for the shot. And to the free throw line will go Morgan Lewis, where North Central as a team is 1 of 4. That is the second foul on Eve. And to the line, Morgan Lewis. It's no good. 1 of 5 at the charity stripe for North Central. Back in, number 30, Allison Shuka. Out will come Cachera with those 2 fouls. Another free throw by Morgan is good. She has her 3rd point of the game. North Central 2 of 6 at the charity stripe. 1-point game with 2:05 to go. Here's a jumper from 15. No good from Miller. Rebound pulled down by Bridget Lewis, her 2nd. And now Bridget with the basketball in the 2-3 zone. Looks to drive through. Pass down to Kit Painter. Knocked out of bounds there by Shuka. Tri-County Bank halftime report coming your way at the half. We're still a minute 53, a game clock away from that. Morgan Lewis has the ball batted out of her hands. Again, just got to be, that's what Coach John Freese said, just got to be grasping that basketball, be strong with the basketball. North Central going to kick it clear up top to Bridget Lewis, getting the ball in. Out right side to Reese Taylor. And that ball is going to be batted out of play. Good defense again by Niobrara-Verdigre. Up by 1, 20-19, 1:45 to go here in this first half. Morgan looks, going to try throwing it up top, stolen away by Miller. She'll quickly get it ahead to Reynolds. Her layup is good. Try to make it from the bottom left, clear to the top right, and that is stolen away again by Miller. And then that is going to be Reynolds with her first 2 of the game. And now North Central will go too fast and turn it over. Back-to-back turnovers here for North Central. Anderson will come back in for Morgan Lewis. Maya Lewis will come in for Kip Painter. 22-19. North Central had a chance to take the lead there just a moment ago, but now up to a 3-point lead. Biggest lead for Niobrara-Verdigre has been 6 here. Stark with the 3, buries it. Her 9th point of the game. She averages 8 a game, and again, you just can't leave these shooters open. North Central with the basketball. Lewis, double dribble. Ooh, going to get called with the foul. She got deep right here in the corner, right at half court and the out of bounds. Looked like double dribble, but she's going to be bailed out with a foul. It's going to be Stark with her first foul. Minute 6 to go in a 6-point ball game again. 25-19. Anderson to Maya Lewis. Maya going to get trapped. She needs some help. Nearly has the ball picked away. Pass by Rush. Stolen away by Runnels. Nope, going to have a jump ball, but it will be a turnover. North Central struggling with the passing here. Making some dangerous passes, and Niobrara-Verdigre making them pay for it. 13th turnover of the half for North Central. And Niobrara-Verdigre looking for their biggest lead of the game. Runnels with the basketball over in the hands of Stark. North Central will close down a little bit now. Shuka with it down to the corner. Going to get it into the hands of Vesley. And we're going to have a travel down low. Turnover number 7 for Niobrara-Verdigre. 39.9 seconds to go here in the second. North Central looking just to get the ball in. They do to Reese. Reese going to drive in. Going to have to get it off just in time. Now across to Anderson. Anderson wants to pull up 3. They guard that good. Now Bridget drives in, kicks it back out to Anderson. And she'll have to save this one. To Pospischel with 22 seconds to go. She'll drive down in the corner. Let's get past clear up top. 15 seconds to go here right side. Pospischel fires a 3, no good. Rebound into the hands of Miller, and a chance here for Niobrara-Verdigre with 7 seconds to go. And kick it across to Stark for a 3, no good. Rebound, that was up and good for Miller on the backside. She ends the half with a dozen points, and that is the biggest lead of the quarter and the half for Niobrara-Verdigre as they lead North Central 27-19 as we head into the halftime. If they can get some others into the scoring column, they did put 5 players in the scoring column, 2 for Reynolds, 2 for Boyd, 2 for Eve Kachera, and then 21 for Stark and Miller combined. North Central, they had 5 players also in the scoring column, nobody in double digits. They're led by Addison Anderson with 7. We'll start the third quarter play when we return.
From concept to completion, Halleck Construction, Scott Halleck, specializes in steel buildings, custom-built homes, additions, kitchens and bathrooms, drywall, window replacement, siding, and more. When it's time for improvements, call on Halleck Construction of Springview.
For independent grain marketing, contact Pride Grain, located on Highway 20 between Long Pine and Bassett. They have a variety of marketing tools available to meet your individual market plan. Visit with Brad Wilkins at Pride Grain. They're proud to be a supporter of local athletics.
North Central going to start with the basketball. Nearly have a turnover right away. Saved there by Bridget Lewis, and then it is stolen away. So one of our keys of the second half, and she'll tie up. Looks like down there, Ehaka Frazier, but that was one of our big keys of the second half for North Central. Ball control and don't turn over the basketball. First possession, they turn it over, and here comes Miller. North Central tried running a press, but Miller just gets to the side, just outruns everybody. Now here's a 3 left side for Vesley, buries it. Summer Vesley's first points of the basketball game. That was one of our keys of the second half for Niobrara-Verdigre, is to make sure that they get somebody else in the scoring column. North Central has it for their second possession of the half. Second half here, pass into hands of Maya. This free shot up, no good. Rebound, Bridget Lewis up off the glass is good. Bridget Lewis going to get her third point and make that her 4th point and her 3rd rebound. Miller quickly across the timeline. We put 1 minute already in the book here, and here's a pass by Niobrara-Verdigre, and it is going to go out of play. Turnover, Cougars. So their biggest lead has been 11 now at 30-19. North Central answers back. Here's a trap clear in the corner. North Central going to have to find some offense about that free throw line and then extend. There it is to Anderson. Now kicked out to Reese Taylor. But how quickly do they recover? Niobrara-Verdigre, deep 3, no good off the back iron. Pulled down by Bridget Lewis off the shot of Morgan. Now to Anderson. She'll hold. Up right side, ball stolen away. Not quite. Good job by Maya Lewis. And then as they say that, she'll dribble in and has it stolen away. 15 turnover for North Central. Miller across the timeline. She'll get it down low into the hands of Hanslick. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound up and good. Hanslick has her 3rd rebound and her first 2 of the game. And just like that, 5 points to start this third quarter. And it's somebody outside of the players that scored in the first half. So now 7 players in the scoring column for Niobrara-Verdigre. And they lead with 6 minutes to go in the third on our Tri-County Bank scoreboard, 32-21. Verdigre Cougars leading here in the third quarter, 32-21 over the North Central Knights. 6 minutes ago in the third quarter. Verdigre's defense has played very well against this North Central Knight team. Addie Anderson, left side 3, no good. Rebound into the hand of Jocelyn Miller. And she'll bring it across the timeline quickly. And she'll get it back. North Central playing a man-to-man defense here. Going to get it to Frazier. She'll drive in, reverse layup, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Maya Lewis, just her 2nd rebound. She'll go across the timeline quickly with it. Has the ball knocked out of her hands and picked up by Reese. Now Morgan Scrambling, picks up the dribble, needs a lot of help. She's going to fire a long three. No good. A rebound going to be pulled down by number 14, Miller, her 5th rebound. Miller, stop, pop from the free throw line. In and out, no good. Bridget Lewis with her 5th rebound of the game. North Central going to have to find some offense here. Here's Bridget just going to take it straight in, and she's going to be fouled. No, we're going to call an offensive foul. Offensive foul, turnover number 16 for the Knights. And we'll see coming in, number 24, Kachera. Eve will come in for Frazier. Niobrara-Verdigre Cougars trying to tie their biggest lead. Into the game will come Carlene Kepler. To the bench will come Maya Lewis. Hey, let's have one more substitution. Anybody else want to wait just a little bit longer to check in as Reynolds comes in? They'd already handed the ball off to the inbounder. North Central just going to try and push Miller to the left. She'll pick up her dribble and then off into the hands of Stark, who checked in. Here's a three, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Reynolds. Her shot, no good. Rebound. Bridget Lewis going to come out of there with it. Reynolds picks up her first rebound, by the way, and Bridget picked up her 6th. 4:41 to go here in the third. Skip pass to Bridget. It's basically a matchup zone is what we're looking at here. Whoever gets the ball is going to have somebody basically in their face. And then if they get a chance to trap, Bridget now gets it in the hands of Addie Anderson. She'll shoot a long three, no good. And that's going to go out of bounds. North Central settled for a lot of 20 and 25-foot three-pointers here tonight. Maya Lewis going to check in. Reese Taylor to the bench. 32-21. Niobrara-Verdigre at 4:19 to go in the third. Reynolds comes across the timeline and steps out of bounds. Turnover number 9 for the Cougars. Just a great matchup. Zone 2-3 defense. Love it. Loved always having kids run it. I know people don't like younger kids running zone, but it's a matchup zone. A lot different. Coming all the way to the bottom. From the bottom was Stark, who helped create a turnover right there. She came from the bottom wing to pressure the skip pass. Stark's going to be open for three. No good. Rebound in the hands of Maya Lewis. Maya wants to run with it. She'll look for a bounce pass over to Morgan. Left-handed up and good. Maya to Morgan, and Morgan has her 5th point of the game. And now it's 32-23, 3:38 to go in the third, as Miller will pull up from about 15 and knocks it down. Her first 2 of the second half gave her 14 in the game. 2-2-1 press put on here by the Cougars. Morgan across to Anderson, open underneath Kepler, but the pass just deflected, and now quickly ahead, the Cougars will turn it over. 10 turnovers for Niobrara-Verdigre, 18 for North Central. Morgan Lewis out. It will come Laney Pospischal. 1, 2, 3. It looks like 3 subs for North Central, and we're going to have a travel on Maya Lewis in the backcourt. Again, North Central just struggling a little bit with the guard play on the press. Really wasn't much there other than just knowing that a jump was going to be coming, or a trap jump, you could say, jump trap. Stark with the basketball, looking for the pick and roll, and then she traveled with it. She was waiting for Kachera for the pick and roll. So we'll go under 3 minutes to go in the third. North Central quickly had to Pospischal. Skip it over to Maya Lewis. She wants a 3 left side. Buries a West Point Bank three-pointer. 8 points to lead the Lady Knights. Maya Lewis, and gets them back to within 8. They've been down by as many as 11. Stark on the right side. North Central just seems to be gassed already here. They're trying to close out the best they can here. Stark gets a pick. Now she'll fire a 3. No good. Rebound. Kachera, her shot up, and no good. It won't fall. And a rebound by Bridget Lewis. She has her pocket picked by Miller. And now underneath it goes to Reynolds, up and good. Again, this team, you're going to find out with this team here, that with Niobrara-Verdigre, that they are going to have hands on ready for it. You got to have both hands control, and it's going to be a left-handed or left side three up and good for Addison Anderson's 10th point of the game. 36-29. Stark going to pull up just inside three range. Bridget Lewis with it. She's going to drive into some traffic, get out of there with it, her 8th rebound. She's just going to pass it down low. Ball's loose. Going to have a jump ball. We got bodies everywhere. Getting towards the end of the season, this is especially where you don't want to get anybody injured for anybody out there, but get a little bit out of control. A lot of body out there, too. North Central gets the ball. In the corner, it's going to be Anderson. She'll fire a three left side. No good. Rebound off of the Cougars. It'll be North Central basketball. Down to a minute 36. Minute 36 to go here in the third. North Central trying to inbound it. They'll get it into Morgan Lewis. Shot up, no good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Kachera, her 3rd rebound. And Miller with it. She'll pull up now from 10. No good. Kachera can't grab it. It's off her hands. It'll be North Central basketball. Well, about each team's been about one and done shooting-wise. It's been basically a track meet out there here with a minute 25 to go. Of course, we did start a little early here tonight, about 6 o'clock, but we're into a minute 25 to go in the third. A timeout called by Coach Swally, and the Niobrara-Verdigre Lady Cougars lead North Central 36.
Don't just sell you a Valley system. They give you the service you have come to expect from Perfect Valley. That's it.
North Central basketball as they get ready to inbound it down here in the corner, looking to get it into Maya Lewis. She's going to dribble into a little bit of traffic and needs some help. Gets it to Pospischal. Left side to Anderson. She wants another three. It's on its way. No good. And a rebound. Going to be pulled down by Vesley for her 4th rebound of the basketball game. Again, we mentioned that North Central has settled for a lot of three-pointers in this ball game. Pass down low. Tie up there with Kepler. Nice job there. Carleen Kepler playing big down there, but it's going to be for the Lady Cougars. Going to have to find somebody that's going to want to battle and take the ball away, and Kepler right there answering the ball. Here's a pass out to Stark. Going to kick it in the corner. Back to Stark. Top of the key and setting up the offense, Miller. Down under a minute to go here in this third quarter. Here's Miller driving in. Little floater from 6 up and good. She has 16 for the 5'9 senior, and it's a 9-point game, 38-29. Niobrara-Verdigre led 27-19 after 3 quarters of play. Here's Addison Anderson looking to drive in. She'll take a tough shot up from the free throw line. No good. Rebound going to be pulled down by Stark. And then Reynolds is going to dribble it out of bounds. Turnover. Nice defense there by Maya. Stark, by the way, picked up her 3rd rebound. 21.4 seconds go in the third. See what North Central offensively does here. Morgan back to Addison Anderson. Over to Morgan. Skip past Pospischal. She'll look to drive in. Ball is going to be picked up on the corner by Morgan Lewis. She'll go with the Euro step. Left-handed layup, no good, but she is fouled. I believe that's Kachera picking up her 3rd foul. It is her 3rd foul, and North Central will send Morgan Lewis to the free throw line where she is 1 of 2 at the line, and this one is up and good. She has her 6th point of the game, and North Central now is 3 of 7. Out will go Kachera. Back in will come Hanslake. Out will go Carleen Kepler. In comes Reese Taylor with 4 seconds to go here in the third quarter, and another free throw up and coming here. And good for Morgan Lewis. Here's Miller with it. 1 second to go. Fires it up off the glass from 3. No good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Niobrara-Verdigre 38, North Central 31.
The Springview Herald, proud supporter of the North Central Knights.
Well, let's get ready to bring you the fourth quarter of basketball. And again, Niobrara-Verdigre leads North Central girls 38-31. And it will be North Central basketball here to start our fourth quarter of play. Reese has the ball batted out of her hands. And it's going to be tied up. Let's see. Nope, yep. It was tied up, but Miller was out of bounds, so they're going to give it to North Central here. Got to be just really, really strong with that basketball. Great job, Miller. Sound like a broken record. Anderson with it. Off to Bridget. Bridget tries a long 3. No good. Into the hands of Hanslick, her 4th rebound of the basketball game. And Niobrara-Verdigre's first possession of the fourth quarter here. Here's Miller looking underneath. Nothing there. Skip pass over to Frazier. Haka looking left side into the hands of McCormick. McCormick looks to drive. Ball going to be batted by Morgan Lewis. And then it's going to be, that's right here in front of us. That looked like it was off of Miller right here from Niobrara-Verdigre. They're going to say it's off of North Central. And so the Cougars will get the basketball back here. Right side, Frazier looking. Top of the key this time with it is going to be Vesely. And right side to Frazier. 6:57 to go in the final period, 38-31. Niobrara-Verdigre playing a little bit of catch. Now with Miller looking down low, looking for the roll. Ball going to be batted into the backcourt. Almost picked up there by Miller. She's just so quick. McCormick now looks to drive. Back off to Miller. She'll take a 3 just inside the 10-foot spike line. No good. Rebound, Bridget Lewis with her 9th rebound of the basketball game. Kick it over left side. Andy Anderson wants a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Bridget Lewis for her 10th, and she'll go to the free throw line. Yeah, North Central launching a lot of 3s, just not falling here tonight. And they're down by 7. Into the line will go Bridget Lewis. She is 0 for 2 at the line. The team is 3 of 8. This free throw is no good. 3 of 9 now. Substitution, Runnels and Stark are in. So Frazier is going to head to the bench. Another one up and coming here for Bridget Lewis. This one, it rattles in for her 5th point of the game. 5 points, 10 rebounds for Bridget Lewis. Team is 40%, 4-10 from the line. Good job breaking the press. Here's Runnels with it. She's going to take a shot up off the glass. Tough. Great defense by North Central, but a better shot by Runnels, her 4th point of the game. Reese Taylor with the basketball off to Morgan. One-handed skip pass over to Maya. No reset here with 6 minutes to go in the final period. Niobrara-Verdigre up by 8, 40-32. Their biggest lead has been 11. Anderson over to Maya. They're playing Bridget down low, and there's going to be a foul on Miller. Second foul on the Cougars this quarter. Not really anybody in foul trouble. Kachera has 3 fouls. 2 fouls on Hanslick. Kip Painter going to check into the basketball game. Out will go Reese Taylor. Left side into the hands of Morgan. Morgan getting a screen. Going to go over to Anderson. Back to Morgan, top of the key. Morgan over to Anderson, guarded already there. She's back up top at the 10-foot spike line. Playing down low into the hands of Bridget Lewis. She'll get it to Morgan. Morgan looks to drive, has the ball at it, and there's going to be a foul. That's going to be on Miller, going to pick up her second. So that's going to be the second foul on her, 13th foul of the quarter. North Central gets underneath their own hoop. Down 8, 40-32. Miller with the steal. Inbounds Anderson. Thought she had somebody open. Miller says thank you, and she'll take it up, and she's going to be fouled. Turnover, number 21 for North Central. Tell you what, if they could clean that up, they're still in this game, only down 8. But with 21 turnovers, been some easier shots for Niobrara-Verdigre than it has been for North Central. This free throw is up and good. How about 17 points? 17 for Miller. She's perfect at the line. The first free throw of the second half. As a team, they're 4 for 5. Out will come Maya Lewis, in will come Kepler. And another one up and coming here is Miller's looking for 18th point of the basketball game, averaging just over 25 a game. This one also good, her 18th point of the basketball game. And that'll push it to a 10-point lead of 42-32. Kip Painter with the basketball to Bridget. Bridget to Kidd. Across the line they go. Kidd now to Anderson. Anderson left side three on its way. No good. Rebound pulled down by number 14 Miller with her 6. Quickly ahead she'll go to Stark. Stark will hand this one off. Newly checked back in is Hanslick. Up to Runnels. Kick it over to left side. And Vesley will look to pass it off here with 4:44 to go in the fourth. 10-point lead here. And nice pump fake and a drive for Runnels, and it's off the glass. Up and good. Left-handed finish for Delaney Runnels. Gets her 6th point of the game, and that is the biggest lead of the game for Niobrara-Verdigre, and that will be up to 12. And one opportunity coming for Runnels. Bridget Lewis will come out, and will come number 15, Lady Pospischel. First trip to line for Runnels. It's up and good. Give her 7 points. 5 of those 7 here in the second half. And as a team, they are 6 of 7 from the line. North Central has across the timeline. 4.5 to go. Underneath, there's Kepler. Shot up off the glass. It's no good. Rebound. Tie up between Stark and looks like Painter, and it's going to be Niobrara-Verdigre basketball. Good look, though, underneath there. And now Niobrara-Verdigre looking to extend that 13-point lead. Let's get into be a little danger zone here for North Central, now down by 13 on their home court. Again, Niobrara-Verdigre, couple of wins and have things go right, could host the sub-district this year. They need a few things to fall in line, but win today and win tomorrow, that will really get them a chance at it. Niobrara-Verdigre with the basketball. Miller will take it under 4 minutes to go. Doesn't really have to shoot the ball either. Just make good passes here and drain a little bit of the clock here. Right side Stark. Get it up to Runnels now. North Central's fouled twice here, so they have fouls to give. Here's Miller looking to drive. She'll pull up from the side. Shot up, hangs on the rim, bounces around 3 or 4 times, and goes in for her 20th point of the basketball game. And it's 47-32. A 9-1 fourth quarter so far for Niobrara-Verdigre. Addie Anderson with the basketball. Kicks it to Morgan Lewis. Morgan will take it in, left side, up and good. Morgan Lewis, 9th point of the basketball game, and a timeout going to be called here by Coach John Freese. 3:15 to go on our Tri-County Bank scoreboard. Niobrara-Verdigre 47, North Central 34.
The Whistle Stop offers floral arrangements and gift items for any occasion. Fresh flowers and silks, plants, bouquets, sprays, and arrangements. Let the Whistle Stop in Bassett make it a memorable occasion with one of Kelly's unique creations.
Jim Arnhold of Arnhold Insurance Agency in Bassett can provide you with health, life, and cancer insurance, Medicare supplement, nursing home, and disability coverage. business, and estate planning. Give Jim a call at Arnhold Insurance in Bassett, 402-684-2901.
We're in Bassett, Nebraska, Rock County Gymnasium, and the North Central Lady Knights trailing Niobrara-Verdigre Cougars 47-34. A couple of teams out of the Niobrara Valley Conference. After conference tournament play is over this weekend, they make up a game from winter weather delay. Cougars with the basketball. We did see check in Shuka Allison, the 5'10 junior, back in the basketball game. Where's number 30? And the clock going to go under 3 minutes to go here in the final period with the Cougars up here by 13. Shuka has the basketball to Reynolds, looking down low. It's going to be stolen away by the North Central Lady Knights. Quickly ahead, they try getting it to Laney Pospischel, and she wasn't looking. Again, turnover for the North Central Knights. That pass really did. Morgan just thought maybe she'd kick it ahead to the timeline, but Laney wasn't quite ready for it. And now Miller across the timeline here. And a foul going to go on Reese Taylor. Again, North Central giving Miller the sideline, hoping to jump trap there, but they're not getting that trap, and that's going to be a foul on Reese, her first, team's third. Just a great basketball player in Miller. 5'9" senior. She can shoot. She can dribble. She plays a lot of defense. Reynolds with the basketball. Ball's going to be loose. Anderson trying to come out there with it, and it's going to be Morgan Lewis with it. Gets it to Anderson. Turnover, number 15 for Niobrara-Verdigre. And now a kick basketball. We'll see. Hanslick check back in for the Cougars. Allison will come out. Got her glasses knocked off. Hopefully she's okay. Pospischel out. So now it is Lewis, Taylor, and Anderson, the starters. They try getting it down low to Morgan. Shot up. No good. She'll go to the free throw line. We have a foul on number 11. That is Hanslick picking up her third right after she checked in. Free throw from Morgan Lewis. No good. Free throw line is just hasn't been North Central's favor. 4 of 11 as a team. This one on its way. It's up and good. Morgan has her 10th point of the basketball game. Lead to cut down to 12 as Stark has it with 2:15 to go here. See if they try to get it to Miller. And there could be a travel. Going to be called on Hanslick. North Central down a dozen with the basketball here. 2-2-1 press, and it creates a steal. Cougars get the steal. Set it up top of the key. Hanslick, left side, going to go over to Vesley. And now Miller with the basketball. Under 2 to go here. Lady Cougars try to go to 14-6. Again, their only losses are to Division I opponents, which means those teams really good. Either have 2, 3, or 4 losses this late in the season, not anymore. Reynolds back to Miller. Minute 35 to go, and you don't want to foul her. Andy Anderson does, but it is only just the 4th foul. Next one will be free throws. So inbounding here in front of their own bench will be Vesley. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Swallow. Minute 33 to go in our final period. Niobrara-Verdigre 47, North Central Lady Knights 35.
Buying or selling livestock is made much easier when you buy and sell with Bassett Livestock Auction. Remember, sale day is each Wednesday, so make plans to attend or call to consign your livestock. Bassett Livestock Auction. Bassett.
Ainsworth Feed Processing is proud to buy corn from local farmers because the best corn in the nation makes the best pigs in the nation. And when money stays local, it multiplies time and time again, putting our local area first and feeding the world.
Welcome back here to Bassett, Nebraska. Again, we'll get you a score update from Valentine. They actually went with the boys game first, followed by the girls, and the Valentine boys defeat the Stewart boys 54-47. And the girls game getting ready, if not already in progress on FM 92.7. Miller with the basketball. Good job staying away from going over and back. Now going to get in the hands of Hanslick. Now to Reynolds, back to Miller. We'll go into a minute 20. 90 seconds to go here Under 90 to go here. In fact, 80 seconds and counting. And now a foul on Anderson. And Reynolds going to go to the free throw line where she is 1 for 1. Two free throws coming up here for Delaney. First one is up and good. She has 8 points, and 6 of those 8 in the second half. Cougars are led by Jocelyn Miller, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Another one coming up for Reynolds as Pospisil checks in for North Central. 9th point of the game for Reynolds. They are now 8 of 9 from the charity stripe. Minute 5 to go. Bridget Lewis to Morgan Lewis. Kick it back out to Bridget. Gonna have to fire a shot here soon. Down under a minute to go. Down by 14. Morgan fires a left side 3. No good. Rebound in the hands of Reese Taylor. North Central kicks out to Anderson. Fires a 3. It's no good. Rebound going to go out of bounds. North Central going to fall to 10-8 on the season. Niobrara-Verdigre going to go to 14-6 as we see end number 23, Bella Boyd, into the basketball game. Across the timeline with it is Stark. Ball going to be batted, stolen away here. Late by Anderson, and then North Central turns it over. Coach Swally says, let's hold on to the basketball really well here. He's got a couple of timeouts. We're going to get this one into the hands of Miller, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line where she is perfect. 4 for 4, 20 points. And Reynolds, we got 2 free throws coming up. And it looks like Reynolds is going to come in for the shooter. We're also going to see Frazier check back in. This one is up and good for Miller, her 21st point of the basketball game. Out will go Vesley. Miller for another one here, and it is good. She'll end the night with 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. She's a player. And the team is now 10 of 11 from the charity stripe. And Coach Wally says, push the press, break back behind half court. 51-35. North Central's been held to 4 points in this fourth quarter. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Anderson is going to be fouled. And she'll go to the line. Anderson with her 4th rebound. But again, until late here with 19 seconds to go, North Central has been held to 4 points. It has been 13 for Niobrara-Verdigre. This free throw is up and good for Anderson, her 11th point of the game. Shots just weren't falling for her tonight. She did knock down 2 threes, 2 twos, and now a free throw. 14th free throw of the game for the team. Anderson looking to go perfect on the night. And it's in and out. No good. Rebound can be pulled down by Reynolds, and quickly ahead they go. They have numbers on the other end, and we're going to have a tie-up with 10 seconds to go. Delaney, by the way, picked up her 3rd rebound. That's going to be a turnover by Niobrara-Verdigre. Knights basketball going to get it in the hands of Anderson, who will probably take the shot here for the Ducks. For the night. She does from nearly half court with 4 seconds to go. Rebound. Morgan Lewis is up and good. Her 3rd rebound and 12th point of the basketball game. And that is going to be Niobrara-Verdigre 51, North Central 38 on our Tri-County Bank Final.
Three River Communications strives to better serve their customers of North Central Nebraska with the latest fiber technology, offering up to 1 gig internet speed, high definition cable TV, and local and long distance